So yeah, I took my stove out to get to the water lines. I'm probably not going to put that back in, probably sell that. But I've got like 5 Coleman stoves, and I'm just gonna, I got to put a new top on this anyway because it's that particle board. It's in pretty bad shape. You can tell. But I had to replace that line right there. It was a copper line and it busted. So yeah, get my shop vac and suck all that out. I'll probably just put me a solid top on here and just set me one of my stoves on here when I want to cook. Put a door on here and maybe a shelf in there to keep my stove in there or something. So more storage. I had a little sink back here, just a little bitty sink serving no purpose. So I just took it out, cut the pipe out, put me a cap on it, but I ain't got it glued, so I could just take it off and run a hose in there if I need to clean out the tank under the toilet or whatever. Of course I can put a hose down in there if I need to. I got the stuff to fix that, put that water back together, get the toilet running. The shower is good, it don't leak. So I'm just doing these things. I'm gonna just use this for storage, put a new top on this, and put me a shelf right up under this window across here. It's all about storage. Alright, good afternoon, YouTubers. I'm just out here messing around with this trailer again. I was out here yesterday, and the big difference a day makes. It's 59 degrees out here now. A little bit rainy, but it was like 89 degrees in there yesterday, and I was trying to do some work and just sweating like a hog. But I undid all my cable under here, and now I got 12 foot of cord that'll come out of there now. I can work with that. Got it all untangled in there. I gotta get this jack off of here, and I did get the screws out of it, but it's somebody had tack welded it down in there. So I got a cold chisel. I'm gonna try to get this off of here, go to Harbor Freight I guess, and see if I can get me another one. Because you cannot use them jacks under there as your jacks. That's just stabilizers, really all that's for. I need that to work that tongue up and down right, level it out, and just use those to stabilize it. So I got to get me another jack right there. That's no big deal. Of course I could order it off of Amazon. I found one for like 40 bucks. But I was in there yesterday, got all this here cord untangled. It was all tangled up down there around these water lines and everything. Wasn't but about 3 foot pull out. So now I got 12 foot that pulls out. I just got it wired 110 right now, but I do have a 30 amp plug to put on there, and it goes up through here up to the box. So I wired it up to it real good where you can't snatch it out there, which I wouldn't do that anyway. But I yanked this countertop right here off yesterday. That was a job. All particle board. It's all in that tub right there. Gotta get a shop vac and clean all this out good. But that is, let's see, 52.5 by 23.5 inch top I need to put across there. Just a piece of 3/4 inch plywood be fine with me. Maybe 1/2 inch, I don't know. But I'm gonna replace that. Put my sink back in there, and of course I got everything still strode around in here. But I'm fixing to go out there. I got me a little cold chisel and my hammer. Go out here and beat on this thing a little bit, see if I can get it undone. Alright folks, just went to Walmart, got me some screens, and I cut 2. They're 23.5 by 15, which is both of these windows right here. And I bought me some of this waterproof tape. T-Rex waterproof tape. Oh, I thought I was getting a double-sided, but I didn't. But that stuff is so sticky. I cut me a little piece and just put it on here to try it out. Shoot, that's pretty good. Sticks real good. Alright, YouTubers, it's a couple of weeks later actually. Finally got that jack out of there. That took a while to get that thing out. And I got one to go back in there from Walmart, and it is slightly too big, so I got to take that one back. Probably order me one off of Amazon or go to Harbor Freight and get one. But no big deal, I guess. But I did put me some screens in this thing. That tape I put on this one came off of it, so I got some of this Gorilla clear grip. Pretty good stuff. I just glued the stew out of them. That's in there good. That was on there good. So just gonna let them dry up real good and put some more on it. Make sure they don't come off no time soon. All I'm worried about is keeping the mosquitoes out. And I got enough to do that little spring door right there too. So that's about all I'm doing right now. I got me some wood to redo my countertops in here. Tore a little stage apart, so I got some plywood so I make my cabinet tops and everything for it. So alright, it's coming together slowly but surely. Probably my next weekend off, I'll probably just stay here and work on this thing. Alright. Alright, good afternoon, YouTubers. You can see I finally got this old jack on here. This new jack, that is. Got it on there, works good. I moved these stabilizers out. They was way up under here. I moved it out a little bit, put my good treated boards under there. Got both sides done. That leveled it out a lot better. It's a lot better leveled out sitting here like it is. You can see I am at work. Did the same back here on the back. So I got them going on there good. Everything's good and sturdy in here now. I'm just out here trying to figure out how I'm gonna put my countertop on here. I'm kind of coming together with a plan here. Got me a little frame started here. Got this as the middle right here, because this is 52 and 3/8 wide. So all I got is my 4-foot plywood, so it's not going to go all the way across here. So I got me a center point here. Nothing screwed down yet, but that's my center point on here, and I got one on that side, and I got another one before. I'll just fill in this part here to give a little more to screw to. But yeah, it's coming along slowly but surely. I don't get to work on it like I want to, but I'm gonna mess with it. This is Memorial Day weekend, so I'm not gonna go camping this weekend because everybody and their uncle's cousin is gonna be in every fishing hole and swim hole there is this weekend. So I'm gonna stay here and work on this. But this is what I got going on so far. I'm gonna take all this down and screw it in, because I'm not gonna screw to the wall. I'm just gonna screw it in, put it in here. I took this front plate off. It's over there. When I get through screwing all this on, I'll put it back on. So that's what I got so far. So, and then I gotta measure out and cut 2 pieces off of this for my countertop. Alright. Alright. What y'all think? Got a lot of sanding to do on it. Got my frame all in there. So Got it cut out. Alright. It's hard to do this with one hand. But yeah. Right down the middle there. But, alright. What y'all think of that? Sand it down real good. Put some urethane on it or something. To be able to get up under here and work on stuff. I'm going to put a couple of shells across in here, which I ain't going to nail them down or nothing. Just set them in there to put stuff on. Put something over the front right here. But yeah, I think that's going to work. Just throw it together, you know. But that will work. And I got enough left to do this little counter back here. But alright, it's getting dark. It's hard to see in here now. But yeah, look at it over here. Looks alright. Look a whole lot better when it's all done. Alright. Alright. You see I'm back out here messing with this old trailer. It's been over a week since I've done anything with it. But I did get my molding back on around the outside of this countertop. Got it around over here too, ready. And I'm measuring out for my sink. You can see them lines and all in there. Trying to get it right. I gotta go get a jigsaw to cut that out. But really everything's coming together. I got all the pieces to put my sink together and redo my drain down there for it. Had to move it just a little bit. I gotta get me a 45 to come off of that right there and shorten that pipe up right there a little bit and get it put back together. Really I gotta just cut this sink out, get it right, cut out for my new faucet back there. I got one with a sprayer, so I need 4 holes. But it's coming together. I got to get the shop back and suck all this junk out of here. I showed you that other counter I had already done back there. And I'm just going to sand it down real good once I get it cut out. Stain it, put it up here permanent. I ain't got all that nailed in or nothing, but I'm screwing down on the inside right here. And that's what's going to hold it all together. So, alright. Just a little update with the rest of my video here. But alright, I'll get back to you when I make a little more progress. Alright, I went ahead and cut in for this faucet here. Got an extra hole for my sprayer. Got me a hole. Start my cutout for the sink. Making a little bit of progress. Just waiting on Dennis to dig up his jigsaw. Making a little progress today. Alright y'all. Finally got it all in there. Little idea what it's all going to look like all said and done. It's all just sitting there right now. I got one of those deals holding it on this side right now. See what it's all, it's just all sitting there right now. Well y'all, that's pretty much how it's going to be. Picture it's sanded down and stained real good. Of course that molding's not going to be perfect, but I'll caulk it up good. Close as I could get. And just see, stick that on there like that. Of course it ain't put together, it's just all sitting there right now. That's alright. That's about all I could do today because I'm running out of light. I had to cut about a 1/4 inch off this board here to fit it back in there after I put this molding in. So that's it, man. That's all I'm doing to this. I'll do something with this front right here. I gotta put this spacer board back on there and that'll fill that in. But alright, progress. Finally. Alright, YouTubers, I'm back out here again. It is Tuesday the 18th of June. I was just out here Sunday working on these cabinets cut out for my sink and everything. I just come up, I got all that off here right now. I'm finna go sand all them cabinets down now. Got this old shop vac and cleaning out in here real good. Made it look a lot better. It's nice down in there now. Everything is clean. Looking good. Still ain't figured out what I'm gonna do with this hole right here. But I'm gonna put me some shelves up under there somehow. Cleaned all this out real good. This is nice and clean. So yeah, of course everything else is still a big old mess. But one thing at a time. Alright, I got all them sanded down pretty good. Don't laugh at my sink cut out, it works. Got it all sanded down. Get it all fitted back in there. It's getting kind of dark in here now. I'm fixing to knock off. It took me a long time to clean out that shop vac. It had a bunch of junk in it. But alright, I'm going to be through for the night. Next up, stain that thing and put this sink drain together. Shoot some water to it. Alright. Alright, y'all. I have water. Finally. There are no leaks. Put the light on. There are no leaks under here. I come out here yesterday messing around, but I didn't have my camera with me. So the way I had to move this sink over a little bit, I had to get saws on and just cut me a little notch right there and a little notch off the part right here to get this P-trap in here. Just a little bit, but it's working. Got it all, I just got it all pieced together. Now that's just shiny strip, but it is not leaking a bit. And I just put this old faucet back on here right quick because the one with the sprayer, I couldn't hook it up yet. But I'm just testing it out. It's draining real good. I know that's a bathtub plug right there. But it's the only one I could find at the time. But it works. Plus I'm just unscrew it. Whatever. Put me a little plug in there or whatever. So that's no big deal. It works. So now all I got to do is piece it back together. I do have the parts to stick this toilet back together right quick. So I'm going to do that hopefully this evening too. Got to go turn the water back on. But I just hooked that up just to see how it's going to do. And it's doing great. So I'm back in business, y'all. Took me a while, but I didn't count on having to put a new countertop and all in here. But it works out for the best. So now I got to take it back apart, which all I got to do is break that union and take that off. So there ain't no problem to put back on. Everything's fitting just right. So I got to take this back off, and I'm going to Lowe's, get me some urethane, some stain urethane, whatever. Get all this. Get all this stained up. Put together right. Yeah. Alright, y'all. My battery's running low. That's enough for today. Thank you. Alright, YouTubers. It is Sunday, the 23rd of June. And I got that water line right. But, well, I turned the water off. Hold on. Well, anyway, I ain't gonna turn the water back on, but the toilet's messed up. It runs all the time once you turn that valve on, and when you flush it down and turn the water off, it's supposed to hold a little bit of water in it, but it leaks back down, so the seals are bad. And I done found a video on YouTube about how to take it out and everything, so I got to get my big butt down under there and in back of there to try to get this thing out of here. So don't nothing run like you want to, but anything worthwhile takes work. I'll get back to y'all on this. I'm probably gonna have to order parts for it, so in the meantime I'll be working on all this. All of this is fixed. All I gotta do is stain it, put it all back together, and so I'll get back to y'all on that. Alright y'all, got it out, and lucky for me, them two little 7/16 nuts down in there wasn't but finger tight. So it didn't take me nothing to get it out really, except for this old water line that went back in here where I had this little sink. I took it out, but I had to take this here face off of here to get this old water line off. So I'll just do away with that one, and there ain't no sense in all this right here. I'm just gonna use this water line coming in and go right in there where the water line's supposed to go in at, and I'll put me a shut-off valve down there and put my little hose hook up right there on the floor. Ain't no sense in all this right here. I don't know what all that was about, so that's gonna change. Alright, let me get this thing apart and see what the deal is. I felt something loose in there when I stuck my fingers in there, so maybe it's just something simple, but I'm pretty sure them valves is rubber seals or whatever's messed up too though. Alright y'all, I have been battling with this all evening. I done burned up one skill saw, which it was already dragging. Had to go find another one, change my blades out. Broke a bit on my impact. Had to search another one of them up. But anyway, I about got this thing, and of course I have already made sure it fits. But yeah, I'm not gonna screw it down. I'm gonna have it where I can take it out and work on something if I need to. But yeah, that covers up that hole down there pretty good. Got it level and everything. So yeah. Okay. That works. Gotta get it level with this. Yeah, that works. I'm gonna put another one up about halfway, I guess. I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow because it's already 7:30 almost. Done burn up half a day out here. But alright. This thing here, and I got all them screws out except for one. Of course there's one that I cannot get out for nothing. I'm gonna have to drill it out, I guess. So things has been slowing me down all day, but that's progress right there. I'm just gonna put one across there, one across there tomorrow, cut me another one to go right there, then I'm put my tops on. That way I just take my shelves out right quick if I need to work on something, and nothing will be in the way. Alright, storage. Alright y'all, been working on this all morning now. I got my framework under here ready, putting my shelves in. I just stuck the top on there to kind of show. Let me see if I can set this right. Alright, so with my top on there, I can just stick my shelves in and out. If I put them in the right direction. That ain't even in. Oh, let me see. This is it. Had it right first pretty. Stick this one in. Alright, y'all. I might just cut me a piece of paneling for a door right there or something. I don't know. But there you go. Got me some shells up under here finally. Looks pretty good. Alright. That's pretty much it. Got to put it all together now. Stainer. It's getting hot out here, y'all. It's time to eat some lunch. Alright, y'all. It has begun. Getting ready for this reassembly here. Got the first coat of stain on here. That is, let's see, antique walnut gloss. This is the one that goes over here, and I got the two for the sink. I went a while ago, cleaned that sink up real good, getting it ready to set down on that hole there. Once this all gets done, I got my two shells right here. I got me some white high gloss paint here. I'm gonna paint the front of this after I get done. I'm probably gonna cut me a piece of plywood and hinge it up, put me a little door over here, paint it white too. Paint these shells white, put in there. Repaint all this. So yeah, I'm gonna let this dry a little bit. I'm gonna put another coat. Well, y'all, these have been sitting out drying all day. They are ready to install. I'm fixing to get busy with it. Went ahead and did this one back here. What y'all think about that? That is all right. This right here, I'm gonna drill me about 3 little holes and screw that on. But it does stick out a little bit further than it did, which is all right. Looks good, I think. And I'm gonna repaint all that down here white. So I think it'll be a good contrast. A little dark, a little white. It'll be the same over here. All right. Get back with y'all shortly. Yes, sir. What y'all think about that? I was a little worried before. I had a little leak around that union. I had to tighten it up some. And around the bottom of this thing, I put that plumber putty on it, and I didn't have it tightened up real good. I tightened up on that from the bottom and the union under there, and there's no leaks at all now. So hey, everything's working. I got to excuse my shaky camera work. All right, y'all. Very happy. Very happy. Fitting to be a very happy camper. All right. Drains real good. Works real good. I'm fixing to turn that hot water heater on, see if it gets the hot water. And all I got left now, it'd be ready to go if that toilet would have worked. I just had to cap that line off. And as soon as I get parts for it, I'll put it together and stick it in here. Hopefully that'll be all it needs. But alright. That's a good day's work. Haha. Got the TV going over here. It's muted. Shoot ya. Alright folks. It is June 28th. And I'm very slowly making progress on this thing. Got the screens on this one, so I got screens on everything, except for that one in the back. Put the one on here a while ago. Oh, about to trip over my wires. Got the screen on that one. Put the screen on that one about a month ago. I got 6 new window cranks. Got them all around. That one had one on it. So yeah, getting this thing together. I gotta give them more screen. Gotta do that back window back there in the bathroom. But I did get curtain to go back on this door and one to go over that. I'm not gonna put that door back up there. I'm gonna hang me a curtain. Be done with it. Alright. I'm still trying to get this toilet apart too, which I ain't really got to work on it lately, but alright. And I got junk all over my new countertop. Alright, YouTubers, you see where I'm back at. It is Sunday evening, the 30th of June now. Come out here to mess around out here again. I think I might cut me a piece to stick across here so this thing won't sag down none. And while I'm at it, go ahead and cut my piece of plywood for my door. Maybe stick it on. I'm watching a little That Louisiana life. They fishing in the bayous down there in Louisiana. I got out here yesterday, took my toilet apart, and it is over there, thrown away. I have looked everywhere. I can't even find parts for that thing. But I ordered me one last night, and it will be here June the 9th, which is too late to do anything this weekend. So I'm delayed a couple more weeks. So I'm just gonna fiddle around here, and there's several little things I need to be doing and just getting it ready, you know. That way all I have to do is stick that toilet in here. But alright, I'm just gonna cut a little bit, do a little bit, and get back with you. Alright, y'all. Got it reinforced under there good on the cabinet top. Put the shelves back in there. Alright, y'all. Slowly but surely, we're making a little progress. Put my little door on there. Let's paint it. Showed you my shelves. Alright. And it's starting to get dark again. It's 7:45. At least it's getting dark a little bit later every day. Alright. That's it for today. But progress. Storage. Hey. Well, good morning, YouTubers. It is the 4th of July. And I'm going to try to finish up on this trailer today. Try to finish up on this video too. I've been working on it for a while. I got my new toilet. It came early, so I ain't got it in here. I just got it kind of sitting here, see where I got to put it. And I got to kind of rotate that flange a little bit. But that's about it to get this put in. And then I'll do some painting. Paint all this up. I showed you my shelves and all I put in there. Put this here for support on this thing. So yeah, gotta paint all that. Put my facer board back on here. It's over there. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna get with it. Got me a big old thing of ice water. It's gonna get hot today, y'all. Got my fan pumping. So it's about 8:45. I waited till it got good and hot before I come out here. But anyway, I was tired. I chilled out for a little while. Alright. Alright, y'all. After about 4 hours, I finally got this thing put together. No leaks. Hallelujah. Hey. Looking good. I got that board right there. I'm fixing to come back this evening and paint. I'm gonna paint it white, stick it up there. I got some clamps to clamp that thing to it so it don't move around, flop around. Got all that down there to the side, and yeah, I got a big old mess. But man, I'm done with all the major stuff that I needed to do. I'm getting about ready to go. I'm gonna come back this evening when it cools off a little bit after dinner. We're supposed to have some ribs, so I'll come back after dinner, do some painting, cleaning up on this place. Look at this place. But that's the major stuff. My jack on the front to stabilize this thing good. My sink and countertops. That countertop there, which has got all kind of crud on top of it. And then the surprise in the toilet. But hey, I got that looking right too. So yeah. Alright. That is progress. I sit here with that fan about 3 feet away from me all the time. Alright y'all, well, darkness is creeping up on me. That's my facer board for right down there. Got everything in the way. Started my painting now, and I got my board painted there to mount that water line on. I put me a turn off valve right there, and put my thing for my hose right there to clean out the toilet if I have to. I got a little pipe right there with a cap on it, which I can just take it off and stick a hose in there, wash out that tank down there whenever I need to. Took all the knobs off these things, put a little white paint on them. Done painted these shells under here. Got the door out there. Put this facer board back on here, and it all needs another coat. And I'll paint these doors down here too. I got some knobs to put on all of them. So yeah, this is how it's supposed to be looking. So I might call my video right here and call this a success. I got a whole lot of cleaning up to do. Look at this mess. Got a mess. But here in a week or two, I'm gonna come out here and spend the night. Cook me a little something on the stove and lay here and watch TV or something. I might make a little video of that. That way I'll be able to show you what the end deal is. Put my curtains up over here and over there. Clean all this up real good. And it's ready to go, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you watched it all the way to the end. I hope you'll like and subscribe. Share it with somebody that might have an old trailer they want to work on. It took me a long time to do this. This video's been about 3 months in the making, because I only get about 1 or 2 hours in the evening usually. It's just so hot when I get off work. I work for an hour or two. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. Y'all get outside, go do something. I'm gonna take this outside somewhere. Thank y'all.